Hello guys, welcome to my channel. So today it is the first Halloween makeup tutorial. So today, as you guys saw on the thumbnail, I'm gonna do a very simple traditional Halloween makeup look because that wasn't the idea at the beginning. I really wanted to do I was planning to do another Halloween makeup tutorial, but then I really had this feeling to do like a traditional one, something that really represents like the beginning of Halloween, the witches, the pumpkins, the ghosts. So I really wanted to do a pumpkin, so that's what we're going to do today. So before starting this video, don't forget to subscribe and let's get started.
Okay, so the first thing I'll be using is the Maybelline Face Studio Primer. If you guys follow me for a while, you guys know that this is one of my favorite primers, which basically is my favorite primer. So I'll be using a little bit more than what I usually wear, and that's because, of course, besides makeup, I'll be using face painting. So I really want to have a little bit more protection on my skin. Now, moving on to the brows, I'm going to use this glue stick, and that is because we are going to try to hide the brows. I did this step, I think, 3 or 4 times, so I applied some glue stick, and then again, trying to brush the brows because I feel like I have a lot of hair, so I did like 3 or 4 times with the glue stick. Even though the pumpkin it's gonna be black, the eyes of course are gonna be orange, and you guys will able to see it. Now I'm going to use the Rimmel London setting powder. I don't remember what shade is this, but this is, I think this is the shade of hair. Does that exist? I don't know. I don't remember. But this is just to set the glue that we applied before on the brows. And now moving on with the lids, I'm going to use the Maybelline concealer. I believe this is in the shade Sand, and I'm now pairing the lids. Oh my god, I feel like today I can't speak in English. But anyways, moving on. So after that, I tried to use this concealer on the brows, of course, to have more coverage on the brows. But I don't know, I felt like I don't know, I didn't like how the concealer was setting on the brows. So then I switched with the e.l.f. hydrating camo concealer. If you follow me for a while, you guys know that I love these concealers from e.l.f. and I didn't want to use the camo concealer, just the hydrating one. So that's why I switch it up and just start blending the concealer on my brows. Now I'm going to continue with the eyes. Of course, the eyes of the pumpkin are going to be orange. However, I started to do like a triangle shapes for the eyes, but I made a mistake. That's not how I wanted the eyes to be. So of course I had to remove all the orange paint and again apply concealer, set up with powder and everything. But here of course it looks kind of doesn't look good, but then I fix it. So basically I did the eyes of the pumpkin, we're gonna say it like a triangle that it's laying down, but the sides of the triangle has a different shapes, has corners. You guys will see it later on, but then that's how I did the eye. Now moving on with the face, here I'm just basically going to paint half of my face in black because the pumpkin is going to be black. So here I made the big mistake of painting my nose in black. I know the nose of the pumpkin is orange. So here I'm fixing basically my nose in orange. And I think that's because I was watching Netflix. I was this in this entire video I was watching the series Outlander. I have never seen it and I'm obsessed with that series. I know it came out a long time ago, but anyways, let's go back to the makeup. So basically, I'm going to paint my face in the rest of my face in black, and then we're gonna move on with the teeth. Okay, so now we're gonna move on with the mouth of the pumpkin. I'm going to get again this orange paint, and basically it's just doing different shapes, not shapes, but different size of this triangle. So basically here it's going to be the process of the mouth of the pumpkin. So after finishing doing basically the shape of the mouth of the pumpkin, I'm just going to start coloring inside the mouth of the pumpkin in orange. After that, I'm going to basically paint the rest of my face in black, and I feel like here the look of the pumpkin is starting to come out a little bit more. I feel like it's making more sense. Okay, so after finishing with the black, I'm going to use the BH Cosmetics palette, the Puerto Rico palette, and this is from their travel series. And I'm gonna get the color Culebrita, and this is like a darker orange than the orange face paint that I used before. And I'm going to apply this on top of the orange face paint. This is to give more dimension of the mouth of the pumpkin. I'm sorry, I don't know why it's happening today, but I feel like I can't speak. But basically, I'm going to do this on basically the edge of the entire mouth of the pumpkin. I'm going to change color. I'm going to go with the color Culebra, and this is of course a lighter orange as you guys can see, and I'm going to apply this color on the rest of the mouth where it's basically the light orange that we apply with the face paint, and this is basically just to set the orange face paint. Now I'm gonna get this yellow color, and basically with this yellow I'm going to paint where my lips are, just to basically on the middle part of the pumpkin's mouth is just a little bit lighter. Again, I'm gonna grab the first color, Culebrita from this palette, and I'm going to set the eyes of the pumpkin in this darker orange. After that, I'm going to use the Tres Luce Beauty palette, the I Am palette from Becky G's new makeup line, and I'm going to use the color Fuerte, which is this black eyeshadow, and this is basically to set the entire black face paint on my face. And like I said again, this is just to set the black color. Now moving on to the body, I don't know what I wanted to do with basically the chest of the pumpkin, so I did this kind of triangles, black triangles. I have no idea what I wanted to do, but then I started to color it in black, and then after that it's gonna make more sense when basically we finish with this look. After when I finish with the black on my chest and on my neck, I grab again this darker orange from Puerto Rico palette, and I don't know, at the corners I basically put this orange eyeshadow color, maybe to give more dimension, but after, like I said before, after that it's gonna make more sense. I just want to add more orange so it makes more sense with the mouth of the pumpkin and also with the eyes. So after that, on the eyes, I'm doing some black squiggly thin lines, and this is basically to make the appearance of black veins on the eyes. As you guys can see, I did the same thing on my body and also on my arms. So basically, like we are transforming into a pumpkin, and the black veins are coming out before basically our entire body becoming black. Then I feel like I wanted something extra on the neck because it was just a black plain color, so I decided to do more veins in this light orange color, and just continuing doing that on also on my forehead. So this is the final result in transforming us into a pumpkin. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys next time.